So some of you may have already started your research project. Designing that research question is really one of the first points and the one that we'd say is your most important step. I guess the thing is you don't need to have your research question right at the very beginning. Your question might be something that develops over time, and that's perfectly okay. But we would probably suggest for you to think about something that you're interested in, something you don't necessarily know a whole lot about, and then that can be what starts you off with your research process. Perhaps something you do outside of school in terms of a community or a club that you're involved in, something for your future and that you intend to get to know a bit more about. Because we do know from the times that we've seen students do research project in the past, if they can do something they're interested in, it helps them keep enthused and tends to show that they can do their research in a more interesting way and gets them a higher grade. You need to make sure that your question or your topic is something that's actually researchable. So something really big and broad, like what is space or something like that, is really going to be hard to get some specific research on. And in the end, the answer to a question like that is just going to be opinion-based and probably very broad rather than being backed up by specific evidence and specific sources. Consider a question that's personally challenging to you, but at the same time achievable in the time frame. So for many students, depending on the school that they're at, research project is done in one semester, so just 2 terms. If you're in year 10, you might be just starting to get to know a bit about the research project, and you might be doing that through next year for 1 whole semester. Keep it realistic and be able to complete that within the time frame that you've got. Choose a question that provides a bit of a focus to what you're actually researching. Choose a question as well that where you can use a variety of processes. So by processes we mean things like web research, literature review, conducting interviews, conducting surveys. It's that real mix of qualitative and quantitative research processes. Don't just rely on the internet, okay? Again, if you're starting off with an idea that's big and broad, you're interested in it, but you're not sure how to turn it into a question, well, consider being a bit more specific. For example, the geographical location, perhaps a time frame, so making a specified time frame, making it about a particular demographic of the population, those sorts of things. Thank you.